around a bunch of projects. So I'm just gonna go over some of the stuff that I've been doing. I'll start with an update on Crypt, which I've shown here before, but it's a little bit more developed now. I got a new logo. I also got it on Steam, please wishlist. It's not out yet, but it's coming soon over there. Let's go. There's audio, but I don't know what's going on with that.
I love the art style, by the way.
Thank you. Oh, there we go. So I'll put just 2 players, and it's essentially kind of like a Mario Party style kind of game. It's like a kind of board game, but digital, where you are exploring a dungeon by throwing dice. So I'm gonna toss the dice over there. And I got a 1. 1 is a monster. And now I have different colors for the rooms as well. And everything that happens, I'm trying to do little animations for it as well. So each monster has their own model. I didn't want to rig each monster, so just a little shader animation, but it works out well. Different monster cards have different things that happen if your die hits the card. So this one, I would like insta-kill if I hit it. Since I got the same damage number, it tried to hit me, but I dodged. So draws you don't get hit for. But you need a number bigger than the monster number to hit. So this other character managed to kill it, and he gets a coin, and he gets a medal for it. And essentially you're playing, trying to get as many medals as you can before you get to the last round, which you can choose between 5, 10, 15, depending on how long of a game you want. So different rooms like have heals, have loots. There's a shop as well that I can go and buy different cards that I can use to change change dice roll for myself, for other players. There's like a munching aspect to it as well. That's how Crypt's doing. Over the last 2 weekends ago, I think, or 1 weekend ago, I did a Ludundare, which was my first full little game that I made with Godot after the whole Unity thing. And thanks to Adam gave me the suggestion of the Roman Empire for my theme.
I was just being silly, but hey, you're welcome.
It worked out really well. And then Trevor gave me the name of Yeetus, which is perfect because he eats. And essentially, it's kind of like a Vampire Survivors kind of game where you are shooting the floor, because the theme of the jam was limited space. And when you are, each shot that you do, you have less floor to stand on. That's really limited space.
That's a cool idea.
It's really hard to play without, whenever you're doing a Crypt, it says, it's really hard to play without a mouse. But yeah.
You got yeeted.
And,
Awesome.
yeah, it turned out really well. I really enjoy playing this game too. I've played a bunch even after the jam. So I'm thinking of making a slightly bigger version just to release something, because I haven't released anything new in years, and I'm trying to just release some smaller games now to get out of the roots of not releasing anything. So that's Yeetus. I'm gonna do like a couple extra levels and do a meta progression as well, so you're gaining things on each run that you can improve your character. On the idea of releasing smaller things, this is also a Ludundare game I made for, I don't know, 2 Ludundares ago, I think. It's called, was called Fall Dude, but I didn't like that name. So now it's called Flying and Flying Popcorn Dude.
I thought the name had changed. I was like, I'm sure that was a different name before.
Yeah. So pretty much you are just trying to stop the little dude from falling, and you catch him with the frying pan, which reminds me of the Brew Breaker Agnes.
Changed everything. Is this another Godot project, or?
No, this one's Unity. It was made like a long time ago. So there are some missions on each run that you can complete to get like new cosmetics unlocked. So there's a little bit of a meta progression there. But it's a pretty small game. It's gonna be like a $2 kind of game. Gets harder as you go. And that little guy likes to throw you. So yeah, I just unlocked an item. I come over here, there's cosmetics. There's a versus mode as well, where you can play like with 2 players. I think I need a gamepad for that right now, but yeah, this is Flying and Frying Popcorn Dude. Yeetus, Crypt. There's Lo-Fi Kitten, which I haven't released yet, but it hasn't changed much since last time. I was also doing another Godot project when I was learning Godot, which is going to be an extraction shooter. So this one, it's still pretty early on. I'm doing it for a 2D artist friend of mine that's doing game design as well. I have this kind of like, it's very based on zero service. So if I put an item there, a little bag comes up. So I can open bags, like loot things. Like if I put this here, I can use it. It's a healing staff that if it's going to be co-op multiplayer. So if I hit another player, I can heal him with this. I use a bow and arrow too. It's essentially kind of like Zero Service, but with a different theme. It's more fantasy-like, and it's a co-op multiplayer instead of being a single player. Lastly, and for that one, I'm gonna ask for the film.